What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Volume 3 of Dreamwave Prelude, where we showcase the stars of tomorrow in Dreamwave Wrestling. I am DB, the host of the Sit Down Mars podcast, and with me are my fellows that join me on the Sit Down Mars podcast today, Primo and Dylan. How we feeling today, boys? Volume 3, man, already.
Absolutely. Volume 3, ready to get back at it. Excited to get it going.
Absolutely, guys. It's a beautiful night for wrestling. It's Volume 3. Let's have some fun here.
Yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about. We're covering matches from Dreamwave's triple shot. Now, usually we talk about, a double shot they had, but this time, we're covering matches that they had in triple shot weekend back around the 1st of August. But before we get to the future, let's talk about the past, boys. There's a lot that's happened. Volume 2 was a big one for a lot of wrestlers. We got guys like Jordan Cross finally getting his first big win. That was pretty cool to see him finally get his first win, yeah?
Absolutely. After being in the loss column for a bit there, he finally was able to get one on the W notch and bust out that victory.
Yeah, and then in that main event, man, Dylan, Sabotage Sean, finally getting him a scramble win.
Yeah, Sabotage getting that first Prelude win, getting that big win in the scramble, main event of episode 2. See if he can carry this momentum into episode 3.
All right, like I said, before we start, let's talk about the past. Let's get to the Dreamwave Prelude power rankings here. So Sean Logan with that big win, like we talked about, moves him up to the top. He is now 1-1 in Prelude matches. Ezio Orlandi had that first big win on the very first Prelude edition, and now he's trying to get back in there. There's Jordan and Jackson, their big wins. Jake, Theseus, Miko, who we'll see later tonight, all still looking for wins, but the standings are starting to take shape, boys. A lot's been going on here in Prelude lately.
Yeah, absolutely. After Volume 3, you never know where these same people could lie on these power rankings, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we'll see here, but we'll be updating you every show to see what's going on and who's doing the best here on Dreamwave Prelude and who is a little bit closer to moving up to that Dreamwave main roster spot. And speaking of the main roster, boys, Prelude's already coming through, man, because you won't see Jordan Cross tonight and you won't see Matt Hatter tonight because these guys, have did really well on Prelude lately, and they got moved up to the main roster for the triple shot weekend. So happy to see those guys on the main roster getting some big matches, but this is what Prelude's all about, right, guys? I mean, showcasing the stars, helping them get to that main roster.
Absolutely. Glad they were able to get out there and show what they had, so now they can really show what they can do on the main show.
All right, let's get to tonight. Dylan, let's talk about the opener. The opener was recorded at the Taste of Illinois. It was a public outdoor event at the Taste of Illinois Festival, and we recorded the opener here. Big match to get us started, Dylan. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. Starting out episode 3, we've got Sabotage, Sean Logan versus B.A. Malkin. Sean, we just talked about it, getting that big win on episode 2. We'll see if he can keep that momentum going. And B.A., we saw him back in episode 1. Very impressive in that scramble, causing havoc. He wasn't too far from a win there. We'll see if he can enter the win column here tonight.
Yeah, and these guys, they already both have some history on Prelude. They were both in the scramble. Sean was about to get the pin on BA before Jackson King stole that first win from him in that very first scramble match. So a lot to unpack here, a lot to talk about. But let's hear about the guys talking about themselves here first before we get started here in this match. Let's hear first from Sabotage, Sean Logan.
Ladies and gentlemen, last time on Dreamwave Wrestling, you saw Sabotage Sean Logan get his first dub in Dreamwave Wrestling. Now, we are here at the Taste of Peru. I'm here to stack up that win column. And guess what? Someone has to take the L tonight. B.A. Malcolm, that's gotta be you, man.
Last time I was at Dreamwave, I was in the first ever Dreamwave Prelude Scramble match. And unfortunately, it didn't go my way. But that's not my problem. I made an impact at Dreamwave. I made sure everyone knew who B.A. Malkin is. And Sean Logan definitely found out who B.A. Malkin was. I knocked Sean Logan's head clean off of my Shining Wizard, and I'll definitely do it again. So today, I'm gonna knock out that Golden Boy once and for all.
All right, big words already there, Primo, from both these guys. This might get a little intense here.
Absolutely. You got one guy at the top of the power rankings, another guy that's also 1-on-1 looking to knock his head off with a Shining Wizard.
All right, well, without further ado, let's get it. Dreamwave Volume 3, your opener, Sabotage Sean Logan versus the Menace to Society, B.A. Malkin.
There it is, folks. We got the Menace to Society, B.A. Malkin there with the best hair in wrestling. He is Sabotage Sean Logan. Let's get it going. Circle in the ring now.
See. Good strong lockup. BA early advantage with the headlock.
Now we heard a little animosity earlier. Both these guys were in the scramble match. Sean was able to get the victory.
Good takeover there. BA a little pissed off, but you know that's going to happen. Oh, right to the gut. Strong kick.
BA's made it real clear that he is not pulling any punches tonight. He is going to give Sean everything he has.
Hear the crowd really giving it to BA.
Yapping back at the crowd. There he goes. Yep.
Absolutely. Sean's got to get out of that corner.
I'll tell you what, best hair in wrestling. I'd say that's a la late 90s Jericho.
Boom. Nice shoulder tackle. Sean making a comeback here.
Woo! Put a little sauce on that backbreaker.
All going for the moonsault. Nice counter. Good little throw.
A little single head overthrow. BA hamming up to the crowd. He knows they don't like him. He knows they don't like that.
Yeah, he's got to stay on Sean. He spends too much time focused on the crowd. Sean's going to get a second win here.
Also, too, BA, you know, he's kind of got like a little bit of a hybrid style. You know, he's a little technical, but he's also a little brawler.
Yeah, I was going to say, brawler, definitely, yeah. Absolutely.
Sean making a comeback. Oh. BA takes his head off with a kick. Yeah.
You heard that back in the tree line.
Yeah, definitely did. I know BA's still pissed off about that first scramble match, about losing that first scramble match because, you know, he was doing really well in his debut, ended up coming out with a loss due to some shenanigans. So he's still been keeping that in the back of his mind. So, you know, he's coming in with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder today.
He's really controlled a good portion of this match, just giving it to Sabotage.
Yeah,
big
I tell
throw
you what,
in the corner.
Sabotage better pick it up if he wants to keep up that forward momentum after winning last week.
This match was recorded outdoors in Peru, Illinois, at the Taste of Illinois Valley, early August here. So this card actually hasn't been released to the public yet on IWTV. So you're seeing the very first match from this card.
Basement drop kick straight to Sean Logan's face.
Sean better be careful here. BA's got him reeling a little bit here.
Could be one Shining Wizard away from putting Sean out here. Back to that throw. Sean counters. 1-2.
2 count.
One of the best referees
Back
in the
to
game.
the kick.
Derek Martha calling it right down the middle today.
BA loves that throw, that high crotch.
I'll tell you what, yeah. If I didn't know any better, he was trying to create his own little suplex city there.
It's definitely effective. I mean, Sean is definitely, you know, he's having a hard time. You know, every time BA does one of these throws, you know, it's a little bit harder for Sean to get up from.
Between the throws and the head kicks, he's really got Sean reeling.
Going for that Shining Wizard.
Oh,
Sean moves. Yeah. This is Sean's chance here.
Crowd's trying to come alive here a little.
Crowd getting behind Sabotage. Firing up.
Getting fired up, yep.
It's like momentum's back on the side a little bit. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, there you go. Big time drop kick.
Nice drop kick.
Definitely was.
Oh, Euro in the corner. Bulldogs him out.
Could Sean be setting him up here? He's feeling it.
Look, yeah, there you go. He hits the lion salt. This could be it. 2 and 3. There you go.
Wow,
there's another win for Sean Logan. Man, and what a good match, back and forth match that was. BA unfortunately taking another loss, but you know, BA was controlling this match most of the time, and you know, Sean just kind of, you know, had the momentum there, you know, right at the end, and you know, I haven't seen too many people get up from Sean's lion salt. So what you guys think about the match?
I agree with you. BA was dominant most of that match between the throws and the head kicks. He really did, like I said, had Sean Logan reeling there, but he was able to mount that comeback and get some fire behind him there at the end.
And BA, you know, he's coming around. He's going to get some wins here on Prelude, you know, eventually. You know, he's got a lot of good talent there. I think he's still figuring himself out a lot, you know, on the indie scene. But what do you think about the match, Dylan?
Yeah, no doubt. You know, that technically it is 2 losses for BA, but both showings, both very impressive, been right there in it. But, you know, in the end, Sean gets a little extra salt and pepper on that lion salt, comes away with back-to-back wins. That's 2 now. The scramble in episode 2 and a big singles win here tonight. Keep that momentum going.
Absolutely. All right, let's hear from Sean post-match and see what he had to say.
B.A. Malcolm, I told you, buddy. I'm sorry. I had to do it. That's the second win on Dreamwave Prelude. Dreamwave main roster. You better watch out, because Sabotage Sean Logan is coming.
All right, there we go, man. Good words from Sean, man. He's letting everybody know, and he has that main card, main roster, you know, set in his sights. So another big win for Sean there. I mean, when it comes to Prelude, I don't think anybody else has any more momentum than Sean right now. I mean, he is just on fire, kind of.
There's no denying that. He's the first one to go 2-1 on the power rankings.
All right, so that'll move him up in the standings. Now, let's get to it, boys. It is main event time. 6-way scramble, 3 Prelude debuts. We got a former guest from the podcast is going to be on this one, but this one was recorded on the Hands Were Dealt. This was a 6-way scramble match recorded at the Hands Were Dealt in LaSalle, Illinois. Big match here. There's the 3rd scramble in Prelude history. Somebody's got to come out with a big win tonight because, you know, we got a lot of storylines going on here. You know, we got, like we talked about, 3 debuts. We'll meet them here in just a second. Miko is making a big return. He's looking for another, try to get in the win column. Theseus, one of the biggest grinders out there, you know, still trying to get that first big win. And Ezio, although he got a win in the first Prelude Volume 1, you know, he's still been kind of reeling a little bit, so he's still looking for a big win. So let's meet our competitors in this 6-way scramble tonight.
All right, so Volume 3 of the Dreamwave Prelude, and we're not going to count the last one. We're going to count the first one when I beat Jordan Cross single-handedly, easily, clean, right down the middle. We're going to do that same thing tonight. I'm going to be in another scramble, not counting the last one. This scramble, 6 people. You can only bet on Ezio Orlandi, the face of fear. And finally, after I win this match, these Dreamwave fans will understand who will be the future face of Dreamwave Wrestling.
2.5 years of finally proving that I belong in the ring and in this business. I've worked so hard for this, and after 2.5 years, I can finally say that I, Austin Michael Baldridge, am finally making my debut for Dreamwave Wrestling. very close to home for me. And no matter what, nobody flies higher than A and B. And tonight, in the pre-show, you all will see exactly what I'm talking about.
Good night tonight. Dreamwave Prelude, second one I've been in. Tonight's gonna be the first win though. This means a lot to me. I've been scratching and clawing to get here for years, setting up shows for years, doing everything I could, trying to make that main show, try to make an impression. So I don't just owe it to myself to win tonight. I owe it to everyone that's ever believed in me. I owe it to all my ancestors to prove to them that I am worthy of their name. So tonight, the Lion of Greece Theseus finally gets the win.
Bayou Bill here, baby. I'm making my Dreamwave wrestling debut tonight in a scramble match to start the show. And you know I'm always ready for a fight, baby. I come ready and I'm leaving with a dub. Have a nice day.
Dreamwave Wrestling, it is I, el único, el mero mero, el sueño, Victor and Nestra. And I'm back, baby, here at Dreamwave Wrestling. And as of right now, somebody is coming down this thing, and I'm going to tell them exactly what I think, because I was hurt right here. I was out. I separated my AC joints. But here's the thing, I'm back, and tonight, I'm in a scramble match. Tonight, I am in a 6-man scramble match, which means tonight, I have other 5 pendejos in this scramble match. And guess what? The only way for me to get back up to where I was in Dreamwave is to win this scramble match. And this idiot right here, I think got stuck, so screw him, because you know what? I'm going to make my way up top, and I'll see you in this.
Hello, everybody. It's DB. I'm backstage here. I'm going to try to see if we can get a word with Miko right before his big scramble match on Dreamwave Prelude. Miko! I want to know if I can get a word with you, sir, before your big scramble match tonight. Yeah, well, we tried. All right, well, as we say, Victor, you know, he was making his Dreamwave Prelude debut, but also, you know, cutting a promo on somebody coming down the elevator, which is fun.
Absolutely
and
love it.
Miko, you know, still been trying to get a word from him since the first Prelude. He's a man of very few words. So, you know, I did my best, boys. You know,
yeah, I mean, I might have to put you in power rankings 0-2 trying to get in contact with Miko.
Yeah, put me at the bottom of the standings there, because I definitely can't get Miko to talk to me at all. So, but you know, he's always focused before the match. So let's see if he can get that big win tonight. So, all right, main event time, boys. 6-way scramble. Dreamwave Prelude, 3rd scramble in history. Let's see who comes out with a big win tonight.
All right, here it is, a 6-way scramble match. We have Ezio, A and B, Miko, Bayou Bill, Victor, El Sueño Iniestra, and Theseus. Right out
Miko,
the gate.
hot start.
Yep. Miko kicks him right out the ring there.
Bayou Bill making his debut. Just took a big forearm from Ezio. You know, Ezio says the scramble in episode 2 doesn't count. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but that's what he's claiming.
He is. He's taking a blind eye to volume 2. So he's pretending that one doesn't count, but apparently the rest of the world still does.
Okay, Bayou Bill looking good. Oh, he was looking good till Theseus came in with that punch there.
Absolutely. Superman punch into a spine buster there. What is this?
Sharpshooter here. Man, what a statement that would be if this would be it.
Wow. There he is.
Trying to break it up.
Sueño. There's 2 pendejos there for him to beat up.
Victor making his Prelude debut, but Dreamwave crowd is no stranger. He's made his impact on the main roster already, trying to come back from that shoulder injury.
Yeah, he's no stranger to Dreamwave. Definitely, you know, the crowd knows who he is. He's been out for a while with an injury, but now he's coming back, starting on Prelude, getting back in the scramble match. He's probably the only wrestler in wrestling that has a QR code on his outfit. How cool is that?
Hey, not only is that cool, but you got to market yourself. That's smart by him.
Big drop kick there. Owns the ring right now. Here comes A and B.
2 of our debuts right there.
A and B, he's kind of a local guy, hungry. You know,
okay.
one of the one of the hardest working wrestlers out there. He was super excited to finally get on Dreamwave Prelude. Here comes Ezio.
says, not today. You're not going to make your 15 seconds of fame debut on my watch.
Yeah, he's kind of he's kind of opportunist here. Yeah.
A back chop? Come on now.
Oh,
big back breaker.
Man, those always look like they hurt so bad.
That's why I stay on the outside of the ring. Big slam from Ezio. Cover, but Miko is to break it up.
Cover, but it is broken
Nice.
up by Miko.
Good momentum clothesline there.
Woo, back elbow to Bayou Bill.
Sends him down in one shot. Going for those
Bayou
snake
Bill.
eyes here, maybe?
Ooh, yeah.
Man.
Tell you what, Miko is a tall guy. I bet that's a long way to fall.
Victor back in, taking it to big Miko here.
Caught him mid-air.
Showing the power.
Straight to the scoop
Big slam. Yeah.
Big slam there by Victor. Nobody really wanting to jump up to Miko. Oh, here comes A&B. Rolling elbow.
We've seen
It's gonna
A&B
take more than one
just
shot.
about play tonight, so it seems he's not afraid of anyone.
Yeah, there ain't a whole lot of people that can knock Miko off his feet. Possible sidewalk
Big
slam here.
Yeah. Just holding him
Yeah.
all day.
Miko
With the
just
delay.
showing everybody what he can do. Big spot there
There
for
is
Miko.
no doubt. Big man is strong.
Everybody else looks a little intimidated right now by Miko.
Yeah.
Nobody's really jumping in there trying to get a piece of him.
Here we go. It might take a couple of them. Bayou Bill getting in there. Victor getting in there. A&B back in there.
Four-corner attack.
This is a good strategy here. Get everybody in there.
Superman punch by
Big Superman
Kaycee.
punch. Acknowledge that.
Yeah,
Acknowledge Theseus.
that's right. Ezio going
Down.
off the rope. Bayou Bill.
Oh,
Ezio's
Ezio cleaning
cleaning house
cleaning
around,
everybody out. Yeah, like it's a battle royal. Get him out of there. Oh,
What a
nice.
catch.
God. He caught him by his shoestrings, I think.
What's he going for here? Big
press slam. Oh, no. I think I know
he's
where
not.
this is headed.
Oh,
Watch
no.
out.
Oh. A&B thrown right to the outside.
Ezio showing off his power, man. Dude is
Yeah, you got
definitely
Victor
strong.
behind him.
Oh,
Now Ezio hit to the floor. Uh-oh. Victor going up.
he wants to get a little bit of that action. Oh, nice. Nice flip onto everybody
Onto the
else
pile.
in this
Nearly all
match.
the pendejos.
Yeah.
Looks like Theseus caught a good bit of that one. That took him down. Took everybody down.
Victor looks like he's trying to get somebody in there, possibly maybe come out on top with a win here. Let's see if he can keep this momentum going. Ooh.
Oh.
Ezio with another catch. Full Nelson.
Oh,
Full Nelson into the backbreaker. Keeps it going. Throw there.
Ezio looking good here. Till
Bayou
that
Bill,
happens.
big boot. Yeah.
Big knee to the
Kick from
chest
A&B,
by A&B.
A&B's been impressive. So has Victor. Both of these guys making their debut. Looking good here.
Absolutely.
Theseus back in. He's sizing up Victor here a little bit. Uh-oh.
Whoa. Got enough of it.
Drops the knee on him. Referee quick on his feet to get out of the way. This could be it.
Ooh, quick fall 2 count.
Victor staying in it.
A lot of action. Not too many pinfall attempts here.
Big springboard cutter. There it is. There
That
it is.
Beautiful.
Uh-oh, but here comes Miko
Unfortunately, he's
again.
got Miko back there, yeah. Ooh. Rock
Nice.
bottom, if you will.
Miko laying the smackdown.
He really put the bookend on it.
All right, here we go. Big, tall
Theseus back
Miko.
in there. Yeah.
Against
Theseus, Miko.
Theseus firing up. You heard how much this meant to him in that pre-match words he had.
swing.
Theseus going
Big
to give
swing
us all
for
here.
Miko. He's just
Clobbering him.
clubbing him. Yep.
Just beating up on Theseus.
Okay.
Backbreaker.
Yeah, Miko gets
Theseus
taken down
taking
this
him.
time. Okay.
Oh, backdrop now, too. Theseus kind of manhandling Miko
Yeah.
the best he can.
Yeah.
He's a big
Give
guy.
up by Theseus. He's getting real fired up now.
Theseus showing his
Let's see what
power,
he does
showing
here.
the agility.
Oh, it looks like he's setting Miko up.
Action going on outside the ring as well.
Break the hold.
Oh, he's got him
What is
up.
oh, go to Hades.
Oh,
1 and 2.
3.
3. He got him.
oh, Theseus. Unbelievable match there. Very good by all these guys. How about it, man? Theseus finally getting his first win on Prelude. He's got to be super excited.
Yeah, you heard him.
absolutely.
You heard him before the match talking about, setting up the ring, going to show after show. You know how much this means to him. Came up just short in episode 1, but he redeemed himself tonight, getting that big win here in our main event.
Yeah, man. And I know he's pumped to finally get this win. He's been grinding. He's been, grinding for so long. And, I was able to catch up with him after the match. Now he was like super fired up here. So let's take a look at what Theseus had to say.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. The line agrees. After years of clawing my way, paying my dues, I have finally gotten the first victory at Dreamwave. But it's far from the last one we're getting here. I'm here to take over. Here on out, we're riding this train straight to the main roster, straight through the main roster, and straight to the Dreamwave World Championship. Ho! Ho! Ho!
Big words there from Theseus, man. He's ready to keep the momentum going, like he said, all the way to the main roster. I know he's feeling good. I know he finally feels like he got that monkey off his back. Listen, it's not easy to win a scramble match on Prelude, as we've seen. There's guys still, looking for those first wins. Miko, did not get a win tonight, so hopefully he can be back in the future. Ezio still grinding, trying to get another win, on his side. And what do you guys think about AMB, Bayou, Bill, and Victor Iniestra? Pretty impressive debuts.
I'll tell you what, all three of those debuts had great showings on that scramble match. All three of them went in there. They did work. AMB just with some crazy maneuvers there. That cutter, that was something of beauty.
Yeah, same with Victor. Felt like we were saying his name a lot. He was all over the place there.
Yeah.
That big dive, it really controlled the middle of the match. And, him and Ezio both were a half second, if that, away from breaking up that pin, which just goes to your point, DB, of how hard it is to get the win. If they were just, a half second quicker, that match would have kept going, and who knows what would have happened then.
Yeah, it definitely is. So, it kind of goes to show that, it's going to take a lot to get wins here on Prelude. It's going to take a lot to stay consistent here on Prelude. But if you do that, that's the key to getting you into that main roster for Dreamwave Wrestling. So, all right. So, Volume 3 in the books. Let's talk about what's coming up next, boys. Well, first of all, Dreamwave Trick or Treat, our October show, Saturday, October the 11th. We got some guests coming to town. We got the Boogeyman. We got Coco Beware. We got Bushwhacker Luke on top of, possibly one of the biggest matches in Dreamwave history, with Connor Hopkins putting his title on the line because Channing Thomas and Sydney Bacabella cashed in their briefcase for this show. So tickets at dwtix.net for this. Lots of things happening here. And we're excited because we got a little announcement to make, boys.
Yes, sir.
So, we record Prelude on the pre-show of Dreamwave Wrestling. And for October, we're going to be having the very first Dreamwave Prelude Rising Star Battle Royal. Now, if you're coming out to Trick or Treat, make sure you come out early, because not only are we going to have a battle royal between all the rising stars in Dreamwave Wrestling, the future of Dreamwave Wrestling, not only are they going to win a big, beautiful trophy for winning this battle royal, but the winner the winner gets a spot in the 2025 Good as Gold Rumble, which if you're new to Dreamwave or you don't know what the Good as Gold Rumble is, it's our Rumble that we have every year in December. Winner gets the briefcase for a shot to cash in on any championship that they want throughout the year. So big stakes here. And not only is this going to be the Rising Stars, this also Battle Royal is also going to include the very first graduating class of the Dreamwave Wrestling Academy. So you'll be able to see the new trainees in their very first match. So, when we kind of put this idea together and come up with this idea, we're very excited about it. And, if you're watching Prelude right now, you're getting firsthand a look at because we haven't even announced this yet to the public. It hadn't been put out on social media, but that's where we want to thank our loyal listeners for checking us out. But Rising Star Battle Royal, man, Dylan, this is going to be awesome, man. You got to come out early to October 11th, right, to see this.
This is massive. The winner of this goes into Good as Gold. The winner of Good as Gold gets a title shot. Talk about making an impact quick. Like Theseus just said, his sights are set on the world title. He wins this battle royal. He wins Good as Gold. He's got his title shot just like that, just in the span of a couple months. Whoever wins. Imagine if it was one of the new trainees. Like,
yeah,
you go from graduating to winning Good as Gold in a matter of a couple months. Like, life-changing opportunities here for people.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything can happen, and you got to think, Primo, they got to be looking at this. If you're, an up and coming talent, if you win this thing, that automatically gets the brass of Dreamwave Wrestling looking at you to possibly give you a main roster spot. So this has got to be a big opportunity.
Absolutely. You get in there, whether you're a trainee or a former Prelude participant, any of those guys, like you guys said, this is a fast track all the way to the top, whether it's getting just the trophy and then going to the Good as Gold Rumble. You could win that thing just like Dylan said. And that could take you from the bottom all the way to the top just in a blink of an eye. And as you said, the brass will have eyes on this as well as everything else. So you imagine you get that kind of exposure in something like this.
Yeah, I want to remind you, Dreamwave Prelude Rising Star Battle Royal on the pre-show of Dreamwave Wrestling's Trick or Treat live October 11th, 5:30 start at beautiful Luz La Grotto. This is another outdoor show, the last outdoor show of the year. Think of, Under the Stars, Halloween themed. There's a lot going on this card. There's a Buried Alive match on the main card. So, lots happening here, lots to unfold. Make sure you get your tickets at DWTIX.net and make sure you guys join us at Dreamwave's Trick or Treat. And make sure you come out early, 5:30, for the Rising Star Battle Royal to see who can cement their name and get in that Good as Gold Rumble for later on this year. All right, boys, it's time to put another volume of Dreamwave to bed here, Volume 3. We're going to be back for Volume 4 in November. We're going to be covering the Rising Star Battle Royal. So make sure you guys tune in to check out that match and everything that's going on with Dreamwave Prelude. I want to remind you while you're here to subscribe to sitdownmarks.com. Dylan, Primo, or myself, we're pushing about almost 5 years of doing this podcast here. We're really excited about our YouTube series with Dreamwave Wrestling. And we want to thank everybody for all the feedback and everything that's been said, and we really appreciate all the good gestures. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. For Dylan and Primo, I am DB. We are the Sit Down Mars podcast. I want to thank you for tuning in to Volume 3 of Dreamwave Prelude, and we're going to get you out of here on a couple pictures taken from the Triple Shot Weekend. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys here next time as we showcase the stars of tomorrow in Dreamwave Wrestling.